Javier Mascherano. Take a look at the starting lineups here today for Ernesto Valverde. Sillison, the cup keeper. You take a look at the front six, though, and well, you just take a look here at Juan Carlos Unzue's lineup, and as you mentioned, things with Emre Mor changing is for defensive throw-ins. Chance quickly. Messi cuts to his left. Wrong puts Gomez. Ridden to the turf by Mayo, but cleanly, said the referee, who had a good view.
Great touch.
And now it's a chance on the break. Messi holds off the challenge, but waited long enough for Johnny to be able to block the pass. He'll get another chance from distance, but down quickly, Sergio Alvarez.
Took a slight deflection, but what?
Kind of interesting. Three in the back with the fullbacks sliding over. In for Messi.
Oh, it's in.
Slaps it home off the fingertips of Sergio. A brilliant volley, and Barca's in front.
What a hit, but what a mistake from the Celta defense. So surprised that ball was allowed to squirt through the edge of the box. And it falls to the most dangerous man in world football. He's had a goal a game this season, with Coutinho watching from the stands. The ball sent in. No defender was able to get a touch onto it. It's such a narrow corridor. Suarez with the presence of mind and the awareness to let that ball slide through. He could have taken a touch, the Uruguayan. He has eyes on the back of his head, knowing that Messi's just in behind him with no Celta players around him. Plenty of separation there between Messi off the ball from the home side.
Messi, Suarez. Javier Mascherano. Take a look at the starting lineups here today for Ernesto Valverde. Sillison, the cup keeper. You take a look at the front six, though, and well, you just take a look here at Juan Carlos Unzue's lineup, and as you mentioned, things with Emre Mor changing is for defensive throw-ins. Chance quickly. Messi cuts to his left. Wrong puts Gomez. Ridden to the turf by Mayo, but cleanly, said the referee, who had a good view.
Great touch.
And now it's a chance on the break. Messi holds off the challenge, but waited long enough for Johnny to be able to block the pass. He'll get another chance from distance, but down quickly, Sergio Alvarez.
Took a slight deflection, but what?
Kind of interesting. Three in the back with the fullbacks sliding over. In for Messi.
Oh, it's in.
Slaps it home off the fingertips of Sergio. A brilliant volley, and Barca's in front.
What a hit, but what a mistake from the Celta defense. So surprised that ball was allowed to squirt through the edge of the box. And it falls to the most dangerous man in world football. He's had a goal a game this season, with Coutinho watching from the stands. The ball sent in. No defender was able to get a touch onto it. It's such a narrow corridor. Suarez with the presence of mind and the awareness to let that ball slide through. He could have taken a touch, the Uruguayan. He has eyes on the back of his head, knowing that Messi's just in behind him with no Celta players around him. Plenty of separation there between Messi off the ball from the home side.
Messi. Suarez thought about it. Instead goes far side. Alba. Oh. Messi! Make it two!
Oh, it's simply world class. But again, rewind the tape. The first touch from Messi to get by the defender. It's the slightest hesitation with his body. Goes to the outside, creates space from his marker. That is absolutely brilliant to give and go. But take a look as the ball comes into Messi. That first touch to distance himself from the defender. It's maybe not the thing you notice because the finish was again wonderful. You don't see it there, but the way he gets away from that cluster of Celta bodies is absolutely genius. The return ball from Alba, first time as Messi's coming towards the ball, getting away from the marker.
Opening quarter hour, and it's now a 3-1 aggregate. Suarez offside, curls it around into the net just in case, but it's not going to count.
Spectacular. Suarez is trying to take that little hop to get back onside. Oh, that looked on.
Again, the arm
was being kept on by
the arm
Sergio
doesn't
Gomez.
count. I think you're right. Gomes keeps it alive, finds Messi. The ball finds Messi again. Iniesta trying to squirt inside, does, and chips it over the bar. Could not keep the shot down.
It's a masterclass for Messi.
Away goals. And here again,
he was on,
clearly on.
Not even his hand on. That is unfortunate. It would have been a terrific finish from Suarez.
Luis lifts it up, sneaks it around the defender, and almost inside the far post.
It's one of the sharpest starts.
Gomes. Spotting the run and taking it himself. 2 assists and add a goal. It's 3-0 Barca, and it's Jordi Alba's world.
Just leaves you speechless, this sort of football. The ball into Alba is out of this world. Finally getting repaid for the constant work he's done up and down that left-hand side. Creating goals, always making himself an option, but this time he's the recipient of this moment of pure magic. Messi from this position, that ball that just loops into the box. Alba's completely onside. He's about a yard or two on, no question about that. But the way that Messi gets this ball to dip and curl around the entire Celta defense, splits that line, that play.
Another chance here, battling for it, Messi. Suarez just not enough to find Gomes. Deflected back and buried. The pass back with the deflection right in the path of El Pistolero, who nets a fourth.
It's getting out of hand now for Celta. We expected a close game. Knew Barcelona was favored, but not quite like this. They've turned it on in a way that, well, when you watch it, you know you're seeing something very, very special. The pressure, the ability and link up in the final third. This is the expression we've seen from this poor goalkeeper, Sergio, throughout the game. I don't think he even knows where he is anymore. The settle from Messi originally, the strength as well to hold off the defender, Johnny. And Ciso here's got to think quicker. He can't go that way. That's the wrong direction to go.
Well, rather comfortably advancing over Lleida. Cut off by Johnny, but then he gives it up right back to Messi, and it's finally cleared by Gomez.
Great ball.
Now swept across, Suarez from an angle, and it's past a gaping net, but the offside sandwiched around one against Real Madrid. They had 2 good results, but maybe not today. Here's Aspas. Vaz in the middle, wide for Moore. Mayo waiting. Curls it around. Vaz to the middle. Almost Aspas. Almost.
They really can do something special. That
they, Sociedad, Betis, Alaves, Espanyol, Getafe, and Eibar in for Suarez. Offside again. Again, razor sharp on the finish, but not quite on the run.
Well, won't count in the stat sheet yet again, but this is one of the best performances from Suarez. This time he's off. That should not have counted, but just some more shooting practice.
On the break, Saved looking for someone to dish it off to, sends it wide for Moore. Overlap from Mayo is on, cuts to his left, blasts it into orbit. Why not have a go the way things have gone today, but Celta right now looking for a goal of honor. Things get a bit easier for Unsue. Levante, Sociedad both on the road, returning to Balaidos to face Betis. Chance now. Suarez plays it across, but soft on the touch. Second effort, but it had crossed. It'll have to settle for a corner kick.
Just didn't have enough time to whip it in with pace across that 6-yard box to find Andre Gomes, who is
former DC United midfielder, the Chilean Pablo Hernandez, Cabral Roncalia, and the youngster Mendez. Almost into the path of Suarez.
Good idea there from Semedo, slightly overcooked. Two options inside the box, near post and far post.
Advantage. Well, quickly back to his feet. A Messi-like pass from Rakitic. Suarez offside again, and that one might be close.
I feel like a broken record at this.
Doing rather well, the Serbian international in the attacking midfield role. Sending it long, just a bit too far for Moore.
And Moore is trying to redirect it back towards the heart of the box, but all of his angles wrong. It's an exciting play.
Scrambling forward with the flag down. Gomez cuts in, but can't get the shot away. Semedo with a goal-saving tackle.
Did so well here, the Uruguayan, to twist and turn his way past Vermaelen, and the pace of Semedo to make up the lost ground and get himself in the way. Bit slumpy outline there from Semedo. Gomez, that burst of acceleration, but right there, you think he's going to shoot it. That's certainly what Vermaelen thinks. And the striker puts Vermaelen on his backside, does so well to cut it back to his right, but how important.
On the scoreboard, reclaims some pride. They really don't want to let Barcelona grab a fifth.
Oh.
But they almost do there. Suarez just couldn't get on top of it.
That Celta defense. And from that little bit of scare in the first few months of the season where he looked like a skeleton of his former self, a real shell.
Now Dembele, the fans starting to roar. Puts on the brakes, sneaks it in. Semedo tries to square it, but he'll settle. What? They're going to say off the right back. It'll be a goal kick.
You have to feel for Johnny.
Things a little easier than it used to be with training centers and the like, but there are managers. As Dembele just touches it away from Fontes, creates a 3v1, cuts back to his left, deflected shot wide. Hugo Mayo destroying what would have been a fairy book goal.
They love it, the Barcelona fans. That's Dembele at his very best. That's what we saw from him at Borussia Dortmund.
Dembele providing Arnaiz, trying to finish, and then skating to a stop.
Good movement from the youngster, even better ball to find him into stride. This is more like it from Dembele. This time he doesn't try to take on the entire defense. He sees the run being made, puts in the perfect ball towards him.
Eyes always darting